fellow alignment providers and dental colleagues. Yet again, feeling so blessed that you're taking time out of your busy day to listen to an old fart like myself. I had a message from 3 different colleagues who said they were really intrigued to understand communication styles and how we can match and mirror communication styles to our consults. So let's just have a brief overview. By no means am I an expert, but what we're going to just talk about in very brief essence is what's called a DISC assessment, D-I-S-C. As people, we all have a dominant style of how we see the world and a recessive style, just like with our genes. Our style affects how we communicate and how we understand the world. So let's just think of a very simple scenario of a patient or 4 patients who are coming in today and they all have periodontal disease. Each has a different style. So let's start with the D style. The D is an alpha male or an alpha female. I know what I want. Don't beat around the bush. Time is money. They find people who waffle and go on like me to be annoying, and they probably think we're trying to deceive them or con them. They're straight talking, to the point. So if you have someone like this in your chair, it's, Mr. Smith, you have gum disease. Did you want to sort it out while it's easy and cheap, or do you want to neglect it and then reap the repercussions? You don't have to, there's no beating around the bush. You just get straight to it and let them decide. They are very comfortable making decisions. They decide on the spot, easy. Then you have a I-type personality, which is called an influencer. An influencer, well, we live in an Instagram influencer world, right? You can spot an Instagram influencer because everything is staged, it's produced, they look a certain way, makeup and everything. They have a film crew, right? So you understand that an influencer type personality in their core loves being around people, completely comfortable, being in new surroundings, love going to parties, outgoing. Let's add a bit of vanity into that. So to a influencer type personality who has periodontal disease, you say, Mrs. Smith, you have gum disease. I'm worried what that means for your breath. Would you like to deal with this now before it becomes obvious? An influencer will be more motivated by bad breath than actually losing support around their teeth. We then have a C-type personality. So that's probably most dentists that you're going to come across. A dentist, an accountant, or a solicitor. An endodontist is a classic C personality, which is very analytical, very cause and effect. Bit more of an introvert compared to the other 2 people. So when you have a C-type personality, you're going to have to go through the pathogenesis of periodontal disease. You're going to have to go through the cause and effect because this person loves the details. The more detail we engage, the more empowered they feel and the more they buy in. Then you have the S personality. With the S personality, it's a steady kind of personality. Yet again, more introverted, but they don't like change. Most of the dental nurses I've ever employed have been S personalities. So it's the kind of situation where you would instruct or guide your nurses to what you would like from them, and one day they just blow up. What happened was they internalized, they suppressed and repressed your inability to articulate, and then one day just cannot stand it anymore. In the periodontal scenario, what we find is if you say to that person and go heavy on the periodontal disease, you either lose that person as a patient, you never hear from them again, or they become passive aggressive. These personalities, very easy to spot their traits. What we want to do is to offer them support. So it's something along the lines of what we have found is X, Y, and Z. I'm sure this must be of concern to you. How do you feel about that? We don't need to take time now. We're here to support you. We're here to help you. What can we do? And what this person needs is to not feel like they're being bullied or boxed into a corner. They feel like that they need help and support. So yet again, guys, this DISC assessment summary I've been through is how I understand this sort of form of communication works. What I would implore you guys to do is to go out, do some research, get some webinars, go on proper courses, and then integrate and implement this. Because if we can communicate effectively, it becomes a game changer. Thank you guys so much again. What I would love from you guys to do is to tag a friend, share this. Let's get the word out there. So please let all your friends in the dental world know that we're trying to create something different here. please invite them to follow us, and let's together work as a collective and do more aligners. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.